I'm ready for some proper season.
Record-breaking heat over Labor Day weekend now turning into a cold front. This is Colorado.
Front's already through. Now comes the rain and the snow. Just how much to expect?
We're going to have to cover the plants, make sure that we don't lose any trees or hats.
Slick roads and snow means plows, how CDOT and local cities are preparing.
There's no words that really can describe any of it.
Loving parents of 5, senselessly murdered, trying to buy a car from a man they met through an app. Tonight, you can help the kids they've left behind.
They know that mom and dad are angels watching over them.
All right, ready or not, snow is on the way. We have already seen a 40-degree temperature drop from this afternoon, and rain's already falling in the metro.
It's hard to believe, but today Denver hit 90 degrees, making it 73 days this year of at least 90-degree heat. That officially ties the record, which was set in 2012.
And those of you wondering, why snow now? Isn't this a bit early? Fair questions. We checked. Denver's earliest snow of the season on record, September 3rd. That was back in 1961. That storm brought more than 4 inches to the city. The National Weather Service does not have a record of the city getting snow between September 4th and the 7th, so this would be the earliest we have seen in decades. Denver's average first snowfall is the second week of October.
We have live team coverage tonight on this storm. Our Addie Guajardo is out in the elements, tracking more on what crews are doing to get roads prepared for the change in weather.
All right, first to Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson, the man of the hour, with the timing and the totals. Mike?
All right, let's start out with where we were and show you where we're going. We hit 93 officially in Denver. Notice Fort Collins and Greeley, that was not the cold front. That was the smoke in the sky that kept their temperatures just in the 70s. But now it's dropped to 50 in Denver. It's down to 38 up at Cheyenne and Laramie. And that cold front is racing southward with windy conditions up to 50 miles per hour developing behind the front. And check out all the warnings: freeze warnings, snow warnings, fire warnings, even a severe thunderstorm warning in northwest Kansas right now. And we have some pretty good action developing over parts of the metro. Showers, thunderstorms rapidly developing in the past hour, and some of it on the east side of the Denver area. It's going to gradually spread back toward the west. First we get the rain, and then after that comes the cold and the snow. So rain and thunder tonight, strong north winds, heavy wet snow starting tomorrow. Tree damage, power outages likely, road conditions are going to get sloppy. It's starting to get bad now. It's going to be a whole lot worse by tomorrow. For details what it's like outside, let's go to Addie Guajardo.
Well, Mike, you can really feel that drop in temperature. Earlier today, I was out running in shorts. Tonight, I am completely bundled up. Right now, it's really windy. We've only felt a couple drops of rain, but folks, let's not be fooled. It's quiet out here near I-25 in Denver, but that's not the case throughout Colorado. We're already seeing rain up north, and that rain is expected to turn into snow overnight. Now, if you're no longer working from home, you'll want to plan ahead for your commute. Roads may be slick from the rain or the snow. Now, the Denver Department of Transportation and Infrastructure will have drivers on duty to get the plows rolling and clearing out the main streets as needed. They'll keep an eye on problem spots along the side streets. CDOT is also prepared for the winter blast. They'll have more than 100 plows in the Denver metro area on I-70 from Golden to Eisenhower Tunnel. More plows will be out throughout the state. Now, CDOT says they're not pre-treating the roads, and that's because that rain will wash away the treatment. Now, we spoke to people fighting the wind tonight as those temperatures began to drop.
I'm from San Diego originally, so I'm pretty excited, to be honest.
It is pretty crazy, but that's what happens here, right?
If we got to get some snow, let's get it back to 90 so it'll melt off right away.
Now, drivers should take it slow tomorrow in case there's slush on the roads or any ice has frozen over. You'll want to drive slow, so if you take your rain jacket in the morning, you'll probably want to pack up your snow jacket just as well, just in case. Reporting live in Denver, Addie Guajardo, Denver7.
All right, Addie, thank you. Mike, we'll see you in a little bit later. You might not be thrilled with the cold, but the moisture coming with it really is going to help with the wildfires and with the smoke. The air quality, as you know, has been very poor over the last few days, extra hard on those with respiratory illnesses and allergies. Now, the other good thing, the snowstorm likely will help contain the Cameron Peak wildfire. It exploded over the weekend, still growing today. And this morning, it had burned 59,000 acres. Tonight, it's jumped to more than 96,000 acres. So tonight, is the fourth largest wildfire on record in Colorado. And today, new evacuations were ordered for people in the Red Feather and Crystal Lake areas. But the forecast calling for 8 to 16 inches of snow in the area of the fire. And that is just a godsend to those firefighters. The Trail Ridge Road in Rocky Mountain National Park had to close Sunday because of the strong winds and high fire danger. It stayed closed today. And now because of the snow, the road will remain closed at least until Wednesday afternoon. And we'll let you know when it reopens to vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians.
For those of you wondering, you don't need to winterize your sprinkler system just yet. You could just shut off the water to the system. You can also wrap blankets around any exposed pipes. Also for your plants, bring them inside if you can, or cover them if you can't. Harvest your veggies in the garden. Public Works is warning everyone to keep an eye on tree branches. The weight of the snow could cause some to break. The fear is they land on power lines and cause power outages.
And if it's your first time experiencing snow in Colorado, or maybe you just need a friendly reminder, here they are, some things you should have handy. Make sure you have a good shovel, scraper. Bring your pets indoors, of course. Get a flashlight with extra batteries and candles in case the downed trees knock out your power. Have a supply of extra blankets, also a fire extinguishers. House fires are more common when temperatures get cold because people look for alternate heat sources.
We want to remind everyone that you don't have to wait for Denver7 on broadcast to get up-to-the-minute weather updates. We have weather forecasts streaming 24/7 on our apps for Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. You can count on live team coverage starting at 4:30 tomorrow morning.
Tonight, the sister of an Aurora couple murdered while just out buying a car is speaking out. Now, obviously, she is grieving. The 5 children the couple left behind, one as young as 4, we're told are being cared for by another family member.
Tonight, you can also help those kids. Here's Denver7's Gary Brode.
All right. Obviously, we don't have that. I apologize for that. Jess?
Well, we apologize for that. Denver police now are asking for your help tracking down this 2-door silver Chevy Cobalt. The driver is accused of hitting 2 pedestrians on their scooters early this morning. One male was killed. The other was taken to the hospital in serious condition, and the 2 are part of a group of at least 4 people riding late last night and early this morning. Police still haven't nailed down a license plate, but they say the sedan will have heavy front end damage. If you see this car, please call police. You can remain anonymous and receive a reward.
Now let's take a quick look at today's coronavirus numbers. We added more than 200 cases today on this Labor Day. The state total now surpasses 59,000, and 3% of available hospital beds are occupied tonight by COVID patients. And tonight, rumors are circulating that fall high school football could come back. The commissioner of the Colorado High School Activities Association says she has heard the cries to reconsider the 2021 fall sports calendar and will now meet with the governor to talk about the football season. Last month, CHASA announced high school sports would be split into 4 seasons. As of right now, football is not set to begin until the end of February.